Hi everybody, BrickVivid the Collector here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys Daily Bugle set from BrickVivid. If you don't know who BrickVivid is, I'll tell you guys more about them later on in the video, and also how you can get this set, so stay tuned for that. With all that being said, let's get into this review and build process. Now, BrickVivid is a company who makes one-to-one replicas of popular Lego sets, and they actually sent this set over to me to review for you guys. So, big shout out to BrickVivid, because without them, this video probably wouldn't even be possible. And right now they have a 30% off flash sale going for their two most popular sets, like the Avengers Tower and the Daily Bugle, which is the one I have. So if I were you, I would take advantage of this, especially the Daily Bugle, because that set just retired and right now is going for a whole bunch of money and it's really hard to get. But enough talk about BrickVivid, let's get on to this actual review so you guys can see the quality for yourself. Now, in my opinion, the build process was really smooth and straightforward. Although I suck at building Lego and made some mistakes which were entirely on my own, I still had a lot of fun building this set. And to me, the quality was pretty good. I didn't mind some of the printing for the minifigures being a little bit off. And when I say a little bit off, I just mean like a little bit of paint smudges, not something super major. But thankfully, there was no paint mess-ups on the figures that I really cared about, which was Daredevil and Punisher. Now, I could have finished this set way earlier, but I was taking breaks. Now, it's fine to take breaks, but I took like 3 to 4 day breaks in between the bags. Some of the bags I did stay up late just to finish 2 bags at once. But by the time I got to bag 11, I stopped taking breaks and wanted to just finish the whole entire thing. I'm gonna be quiet for now so you guys can see the build process. Building the set, and bro, this thing is massive. This is a massive set, so big that you're supposed to have like 2 of these little tower pieces on there, but I had to shorten it because it was literally going to go way past my bed. I'm displaying it for now until I get a shelf. Since this set is so big, it comes with a whole bunch of minifigures to fill up the space. It has 4 stories, which is crazy. I even take out each individual little window thing, so then you can look inside of the things. For example, this is the inside of Peter Parker's little office area. So much little Easter eggs and references to the memes and to TV shows and other media. It even has a little pizza box referencing pizza time. It's super duper dark in there, so I might get a little light kit and make another video on that when I get one. But before we go over everything in this set, let's first go and show you guys what it comes with. The set has 2 little vehicles, the first one being a taxi, that one being this little like Spider-Man buggy or Peter Park car. This little newsstand with references of Kingpin, which is really crazy that they didn't add him into a set. But hopefully they will add a little Daredevil set for the new Daredevil Born Again and make like a little Kingpin and Fist Tower and like Bullseye, all those other cool Daredevil villains. That would be really cool if Lego does do that though. The little like screens or whatever, the little thing of Daily Bugle news and Norman Osborn, which is crazy how this design of him looks like this. Then the design we get of the new Oscorp set literally doesn't even look like Norman at all. Like when I first saw that set, I thought that was Harry Osborn. There's no way that is how they this is how they had him at first, and then they changed him into that. I could get these 2 little dumpsters and this little Spider-Man web backpack thing that's covered by web. Don't mind these little mistakes that you will see throughout. I'm a noob at building Lego, so any mistakes you see is 100% done by me and not by the instructions or BrickVivid. This little balcony thing, which is really cool. I mean, I really like this a lot. Speaking of mistakes I made, I accidentally ripped the sticker, so don't mind that. You see this Just the Facts J. Jonah Jameson billboard at the back. Get this little Daily Bugle sign thing and a water tower and some other stuff for Firestar and this little radio thing. And now the part where everybody's waiting for, let's go over the minifigures. In bags 1 through 3, this is the minifigures that you get. You get Aunt May, Punisher, Ron Barley, and lastly, Gwen Stacy. This is the swap out faces and accessories they come with. And this is the back of each minifigure. In bags 4 to 5, you get Bernie the Cab Driver, Daredevil, Amber Grant, and lastly, Sandman. This is the swap out faces and accessories they come with. Only one who has a swap out face in this set or a little showcase or whatever is Amber Grant, and it's like kind of like slightly smiling, and this is the first one. This is how the back of each minifigure looks. In bags 6, 7, and 8, you get Robbie Robertson, Ben Urich, however you pronounce it. And then you get the Black Cat. This is the swap out faces and accessories they come with. And then here's the backs of each minifigure. For me, this guy had his torso on backwards, but I'll just fix that off camera. Oh yeah, and you also get Carnage. I forgot to include him, but he does come in bag 3. Sorry about that. Good thing that I figured this out before having to edit the video, because it would have been really hard to explain why Carnage was not in this showcase. Anyways, here's the back of him. Printing is really good in my opinion though. Then here's his little accessory. Then in bags 9, 10, and 11, you get Mysterio, Peter Parker, and the Green Goblin. Here's the swap out faces and accessories they come with. Then here's the backs of each minifigure. Then in bags 12, 13, 14, and 15, you get Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider, Venom, Eddie Brant, J. Jonah Jameson himself, Peter Porker or Spider-Ham, and then you get Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is the swap out faces and accessories they come with. And lastly, here's the backs of each minifigure. And in bags 15 and 16, you get Spider-Man, Firestar, Blade, and then Dr. Octopus or Dr. Octavius, whatever. Then here's a swap out face and accessory for each minifigure. Now that we went over the minifigures and the little details of the tower, it's time to go inside the tower and see each floor. First floor, you get this little reception area, this little like mounted TV thing broadcasting Morbius. Yeah, we can kind of see an elevator and some newspapers on the wall. Back corner, we get this little vending machine with the Spider-Man Web Strike soda. Then a seating area. Behind that, you get more newspapers. Also get this cool breakthrough wall. Get like a rhino figure and have him displayed busting through the wall or something. There's this cool little sliding door which actually slides back and forth. Where we get the little office place. Over here, this little stand with some donuts, a coffee maker, and a mug right there. And there's more newspapers. You can pause to read these, but they're pretty cool, and the printing on them is actually amazing for an $80 bootleg set. Little TV thing with the news on it. You're meant to have 3 desks, but I only built 2 because it's only gonna have 2 minifigures displaying in it anyways, and I used the rest of the parts so I can use them for spare pieces for other little mocks and modular sets that I'm gonna be creating with custom. So make sure to stay subscribed to the channel so I think you can see me build those. Little water station right here. Next to that is this cool little elevator. Elevator obviously doesn't work, it's just for decoration, but it's really cool how decorative and how Easter egg and how much details is in here. Go on to the 3rd floor, there's also this little fire escape, this little shelf thing that you can actually move this down and have your minifigures climbing. Onto the 3rd floor. There's a little camera over there, and like I said earlier, there's pizza time. Way back there, but there is some newspapers. Another elevator right here. I think this is a printer if I'm not mistaken. Some boxes, and a little phone right here with its little desk. I think those are sticky notes, I can't really tell. Also a spider and a web for some reason. Back there's a little balcony with this door that opens up so then you can see more of the build from the inside, or how the minifigure would see it. There's those little newspapers, like I said. Go up, you can see the last and final 4th floor. There's Amber Grant's office or desk right here. J. Jonah Jameson's office right here with the little trophies. And he even has this little monitor that says, "Peter Parker, you're fired." It's really cool how much details there really is inside this set. There's also this little printed monitor piece of the same thing that's displayed on the 2nd floor monitor. And there's the elevator. In the back is this little Just the Facts with the J. Jonah Jameson billboard back here. There's another bird's nest on top of this At the very top, you can see Peter Park's car, which I had displayed up here, and I'm gonna put Spider Pig up here because I don't know where else to put him. Finally, there's the Daily Bugle sign in all of its glory. Pretty much, this set is awesome. You can see I got all the minifigures lined up, and really from afar, you can't even tell that this set is fake. That's how good of a replica this Lego set is. But anyways, this set really goes for only $80. A huge deal because you're getting 3,000 pieces, almost 4,000, and you're paying way less than the original. If the original set is retired, that's gonna make it even harder to get. So if I were you, I would rather just get this than spending the 300 plus on the normal Lego set when you're just getting the exact same price and the exact same value and everything. You can get this set for $80. But if you never shopped at BrickVivid before and you use my link, you can get it for even cheaper. You can get it for 20% off. It goes for any set on BrickVivid because like I said, they make a whole bunch more. Make a whole bunch more sets, and I'll show some up on screen. I had a lot of fun building this set and making some fight scenes. For example, we have Blade versus Anti-Venom. I'm going to get the Morbius figure that you can get with, I think Miles comes with it, so then I can upgrade both of those figures because I really do not like the design of this Miles figure that Lego has been giving us for the past few years because it's just really basic with this stupid little jacket and little hoodie. I like the classic suits and more than the newer suits that the Miles has. But we also have Doc Ock versus Spider-Man. Looks super awesome. This little web right here is also wired, so you can hit a lot of cool poses with it too. His arms actually move pretty easily, but they're a little bit hard to assemble because you have to do the same thing about like 4 times for each arm. We also have Carnage versus Venom. And this one is a little bit basic. I could have tried a little bit more, but like it's just here for now, for display. Now we have Green Goblin versus Miles Morales. I really love the look of this. It's so alive, this scene right here. Next to that, we have Ghost Spider or Spider-Gwen versus Mysterio. I also put Black Cat here because I don't really know where else to put her other than in the back of the set. And I really wanted her to look a lot more, you know, in the set instead of just being like a little Easter egg. We have Daredevil and Punisher versus Sandman. Now I could have made like these two right here, Daredevil and Punisher, fight each other, but you know, I probably will do that, but I just don't want like a lot of like these characters to be fighting each other. I want them to be fighting the actual villains. Just my personal preference. But yeah, that's pretty much all the fights that we have going on in the Daily Bugle. I plan to get more of those Spider-Man modular sets so I can have a more lively Spider-Man Lego City display. Like I said, I really only wanted this set because I'm a fan of Spider-Man. I care less about Lego. That's why I decided to go with BrickVivid. That pretty much wraps it up for today's video. If you do want to check out BrickVivid, the link will be down below. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you like more of these Lego videos, because if you guys do, I might try to get some more sets from BrickVivid just to review, just so you guys know how good BrickVivid of a company is.